Hello, everyone, and we are live.
Hello.
Can I tell you the awesome thing about today?
What is the awesome
Is
thing
it your
about
iTunes
today?
that popped up?
And we don't have to deal with it.
What's up?
We just started the show at 9 p.m. and we automatically started out with 2 viewers.
That's amazing. That means word is finally starting to get out.
It's
Hi,
All right,
you
so
beautiful people.
I guess we would like to start off the show by saying some things have changed. We are no longer on WNJC 1360 AM on Thursdays from 9 until 10, but we are moving to Sundays from 10 p.m. till midnight. So we're on for 2 hours now instead of 1, which is making that shit awesome. So we would like to start off the show by saying that is our news for the day. We've been kind of plugging it all day, but we are now on Sundays from 10 until 12. And if you missed the show live from 10 to 12, 10 until 12, you can catch us from 12 until 6 a.m. running reruns, which is completely awesome. Thank you, WNJC. So I guess we will begin the show when I find whatever it is that I'm looking for, whatever it is
The infamous
that your heart
soundtrack,
desires.
right?
The infamous soundtrack
Yeah.
right now. And that is right here. Yeah!
Oh, it's starting. It's starting.
Good morning, Vietnam! You can do it!
He slimed me.
Hold on! Get in the hole!
What'd you do? You'll shoot your eye out, kid. I am serious. And don't call me
It's a nice
stupid.
little soundtrack. I can't wait till it starts playing, you know.
B-movies.
Yeah. I can't wait till it starts going live.
I'm a vampire!
Eli's a vampire. We
So-
have a great show for you tonight. We
That's
have
great,
lots of things to talk about, and if you feel like calling in, we'll do that later on in the show. We're here from 9 to 10 tonight. But like we said, on Sundays we will be starting at 10 p.m. to midnight. And yeah, it's a 2-hour show, and then we'll also be playing. If you missed it, if you're like a diehard fan of B movies, you can catch it on a rerun from 12 a.m. to 6 a.m., right?
Yeah,
So if
12
you're-
a.m. to 6 a.m. as I'm getting technical bullshit out of the way.
Yeah, like Monday morning, like, hey, I gotta go to work, and like, hey, I don't know what else to do with my life, and hey, I might as well listen to B movies because that's what I do before I have to get up and go to work and start the whole week again.
Saying if you're up that late anyway on a Sunday, obviously you're doing nothing. So why don't you tune into our show?
Yeah.
Because you have no life. And I don't mean to thrash the viewers or anything like that, or listeners or whatever you call people on the radio. I've never been on the radio before. But just listening. It's fun. It's awesome.
We got a lot of stuff to talk tonight.
We got a full show.
Oh yeah, our topics tonight, ladies and gentlemen, include workers going on strike, top 10 movies that personally make children cry, Winona Ryder was arrested again for another theft, Kristen Stewart and Robert Pattinson are discovering each other, Michael McDonald has some upcoming news about being next year's Santa Claus at the local mall, and we also have
Steve Martin in a new film.
Yeah, Steve Martin is in a new film, and we have an old cashier at the local convenience store that we talked to today, and he's got some interesting things to tell us. And Clint Eastwood is now making a new movie, and it's going to be pretty
epic.
He's going to be screaming at everybody, which he usually does in every movie.
Where's my family? Oh wait, no, that's not him.
You're not a boxer, boys don't cry.
Oh man. All right. So would you like to start off on our first topic, Brian?
Absolutely. This just in Colorado, there was a
A local supermarket.
Kroger's. At a local Kroger's, there has been a strike. Here at this Kroger's, they hired xenomorphs to work in the back room to stock and unload a truck. The xenomorphs weren't getting paid enough, so apparently they went on strike by eating all the clientele that were in the building and locking themselves in. So if you go to Kroger's in Colorado, be aware because some of them might have xenomorphs that run around. And what they did was the government called in Sigourney Weaver to come in and take care of the xenomorphs. And it's a true story. They had to go the hold of James Cameron. He wasn't available. They got John Carpenter. John Carpenter says he has no idea how to contact Sigourney Weaver. So what he did was he sent in Jamie Lee Curtis, who is now dead.
And nothing is worse than a xenomorph other than Jamie Lee
The
Curtis. So everybody's a little
Xenomorphs
happy about that.
Knew that she was not Sigourney Weaver. What's our next topic today? That was just like really short. I felt like it would have been longer than that.
Our next topic is the top 10 movies that personally make children cry. So we're gonna start at number 10. We wrote these backwards again because we're stupid and we did this in the car.
Yeah.
But number 10 movie that makes children cry
Makes me cry a lot.
is Look Who's Talking Now. Go for it.
Oh, Look Who's Talking Now. What is worse than hearing Danny DeVito's voice as a dog? You know, I miss the old days when Bruce Willis was a baby and he was just running around screaming, yippee-ki-yay, mama, blah, blah, blah. And it's just like, you know, that's what he did when he was a baby. He didn't understand how to say things. So, anyway, yeah. So, Look Who's Talking Now. If your child is, you know, afraid of Danny DeVito, then do not make him watch a movie where Danny DeVito is the voice of a dog.
I actually know somebody who's afraid of Danny DeVito. And I don't remember who it is, but I can clearly remember them saying, I've never been more fearful of somebody who is that tiny, round, and just angry all the time.
Well, it's not those xenomorphs. They'll butt fuck the shit out of Danny DeVito and turn him into their bitch. We got number 2 spot that makes children, or number 9. Sorry, we
the
wrote
number
these
9
backwards.
spot of a movie that makes children cry is Old Yeller.
Old Yeller!
What could be more depressing than having to kill your dog?
I think the most depressing thing about that movie was they just made a movie about that dog for 2 hours.
And then killed him.
Yeah.
God, man.
Set up punchline.
Yeah. It would have been pretty bad if they didn't kill him, if the dog was just still alive. It's like, oh, we learned a lot today, Old Yeller. You're my best friend forever, and let's never have an ending.
It's like one long Seth Rogen movie.
Yeah.
Except we
Yeah.
wish he died in the end.
Oh, that's
But he
terrible.
never does.
The number 8 movie that makes children cry is Taxi.
Not to be confused with, yeah.
Go for it.
Not to be confused with Taxi Driver with Robert De Niro and Harvey Keitel.
No, this is Taxi with what's his name? Jimmy Fallon and Queen Latifah.
Queen Electric Boogaloo Latifah. She actually gained weight for the role.
What did she eat? A cracker? Oh no, that's terrible. There's nothing really you could say about the movie Taxi that you can't figure out by yourself. It just makes me cry. It probably makes you cry, and a bunch of children are now dropping out of kindergarten.
That's right. And if you do want to see a good Queen Latifah, if you want to see a good Queen
Latifah?
Alright, if you want to see a good movie of hers, watch New Jack City because she's not in it. Alright, so we're on to our number 6
Our number
spot.
6 is Son of Mask.
You take this over. I cannot deal.
Son of Mask. Okay, first of all, if you had, you know, your white rapper father Jamie Kennedy as a dad, would you cry? I mean, I would be fairly upset if Jamie Kennedy. Actually, no, I would love Jamie Kennedy as my dad, but it would be terrible because I wouldn't have life lessons. I would just have a shit ton of money and a really bad dad.
Gary Busey, what do you have to say about the Son of Mask? I peed! He didn't say that. That was me.
So our number 5 movie that makes children cry on this list.
It made my inner child cry along with everyone else's. It was Rocky 5. If this movie hasn't made your inner child cry, then no other childhood nightmare of going to elementary school will. Rocky 5 was like that movie where he was like, I have brain damage because I got beat up by the Russian from the 4th one, which had an amazing soundtrack, by the way. And he was just like, oh, let me train this kid. His name's Damagon. I got hemorrhoids. And he just like trains this guy, and the guy is like, oh, we're gonna make a movie about nothing to do with your life, Rocky. And Rocky's son's like, I don't like drugs, but I do them. And then, and the movie just sucked, and I wish it was not there.
Oh no.
Oh man. So, but yeah, that's enough about Rocky 5. You can pretty much come up with reasons why your inner child would cry during Rocky 5. It was like going to recess and playing dodgeball and being that last kid chosen on a team to play dodgeball, and then when you got to play, you couldn't get along with your son anymore because he just forgot about you.
Our number 4 movie of that makes children cry is Cowboys versus Aliens. It's speechless. There's no follow up to that. That's just a terrible.
Harrison
movie.
Ford in a cowboy suit that wasn't about strippers makes me cry. and Daniel Craig. I want to call him Craig Daniels, but no. Daniel Craig is...
He's got 2 first names. He's like Rippy Bobby. He want to go fast.
He's terrible. He was better off as James Bond
than he was in anything else.
Yeah.
I don't know. Our number 3 movie, it's actually many movies. It's any movie with Jack Black in it.
I'm Jack Black. I do things crazy. And then he just does this a lot. And then it's like, I'm Jack Black. I did the Neo sign, and I'm cool. Now I'm sounding a little bit like Adam Sandler. It's cool to pee your pants. Cool. I don't know. But yeah, Jack Black movies are the epitome of I don't know, going to prom by yourself and then going home with 20 dudes. Yeah. That all quote Jack Black. Oh, we got our soundtrack playing. Now we feel a little more live.
I found it now.
Yeah.
Which brings us to our number 3 movie that makes children cry, and that one is Little Miss Sunshine. But we had a side note to this. Little Miss Sunshine promotes childhood indecency.
I feel like every child's worst nightmare is to go on stage after mommy has dressed them up to look like a whore. It's just like, it's some people's fantasy. Not really mine. When I was a child, I did ballet. That was the closest thing to being all caked up and walking on stage looking like I was dancing for money. But, you know, Little Miss Sunshine was that movie where we, you know, just get... It's terrible because it's true. It's like down in the South, they have beauty pageants like this. And it's like all these, like, kids all caked up and it's terrible. And from last week's show, I'll just leave it at that.
Damn, bring it back.
Number 2 spot on movies that make...
Drum roll, please. The drum line. Exactly. See,
Drumline.
you can interchange those words and it would mean the same thing. You got drumline and you got fuck it. So, our number 2 movie that makes children cry is Fuck It.
Yeah, I imagine Drumline would have been a lot like marching band when I was in it in high school, and then when I did, you know, stuff, you know, when I like woke up and I went to school and I went into Drumline and I did my sets, my music, I read music. I'm like the main character from Drumline.
See, I wasn't taught to play the bass drum or snare drum with a chicken bone.
Oh man.
So,
and it was awful. Orlando, no.
not
Orlando Bloom was cool in that movie, but when no marching band,
Orlando Bloom.
Orlando Jones. They
Wow.
used the black Orlando Bloom. Sorry, nowhere near each other. But like the thing that killed it for me is that they had a rap artist go on the field with a couple of like Mercedes-Benz that were lowriders, and they were like jumping up and down. And he was just like rapping over like these kids' hard work, like reading this music.
He was like the John Wayne of rap. He was just like Thanksgiving Pilgrim. Like that's, I mean,
like
you
the
couldn't
John
understand
Candy of
him.
obesity.
You heard like one word he was saying. Oh.
Alright. At our number 1 spot in making children cry, the number 1 movie is
Jurassic Park.
I remember going to that movie theater when it was not in 3D, you privileged brats nowadays. Like, the movie was scary. I felt like the dinosaurs was going to come out of the screen. And when I first went to go see the movie, my cousin was like, hey, you know, when we go see this movie, you're going to die. Because the T-Rex is going to come out of the screen and eat you. And take all of your toys, and you're never going to get to play the G.I. Joe again. I was more concerned about not getting my G.I. Joes back over death. Well, I mean, that's the thing you deal with when you're a kid. You're like, oh, I don't care about, you know, death, but if you take away my my Cobra Commander and the rest of his squad, I'm gonna be pretty pissed.
I'm gonna be upset about that.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw up all over Super Donkey Kong.
Oh man. So then is our top 10 movies that personally make children cry. Starting at number 10 was Look Who's Talking Now. Number 9 was Old Yeller. Number 7, JK. LOL, pause. Number 8 was Taxi. Number 7 was Son of Mask. Number 5, wow, I can't count. Number 6 was Son of Mask. Number 5 was Rocky 5. Number 4 was Cowboys vs. Aliens. Number 3 was any movie with Jack Black. Number 3, I'm lying, it doesn't matter. Number 3 was Little Miss Sunshine. Number 2 was Drumline. And number 1 was Jurassic Park.
We will be taking callers if you have any questions or concerns about the list that we have given to you. If not, that's totally cool. We'll continue to go through the show. But, you know, while we're going through the show, let's get on to our next topic.
I like that.
We'll get to this topic and then we'll cut for a break, you know, so that way you can feel a little more sane while watching our show and don't think it's a whole thing going all the way through. Recent news in California, Los Angeles, California, Winona Ryder was caught stealing and arrested for kidnapping Kim Kardashian. Winona Ryder was let go on a plea because she thought that she was actually stealing a couch.
It's creepy as hell.
A couch that farts and always wants ice cream.
Oh no!
Like,
it's like
me.
The worst
It's
possible
like
thing ever.
me, but Persian.
Winona Ryder. Winona Ryder was arrested.
Yes,
for,
I'm playing with
for
my hair.
stealing Brian Enright.
Yeah. Brian Enright's always steaming. Whether he's pooping or drinking Monster and pooping.
All right. So let's roll into some credits here. Again, we'll be on WNJC 1360 AM Sundays from 10 until midnight. If you missed the show, we'll be running reruns from 12 until 6 a.m., which is awesome. You can check us out at www.buddyandbrian.com and check out our Facebook page, B Movies with Buddy and Brian. Our third host, Zach, is not here again. He had some troubles. I don't know. But, what's it called? He'll be back for our first live show on the 7th. I don't know what date it is. I'm making shit up again. He'll be live on that day. So, yeah. We're going to take a quick break, and we will be right back in a couple minutes. And it's going to be really awkward when we leave because we're on a bed.
Not pooping.
Damn it, Brian!
Yeah. Alright, so we will be right back. We will talk to you soon.
Oh shit! Get your towels ready, it's about to go down.
Okay, go that way.
But stay on your motherfucking toes. We running this, let's go. I'm on the boat. I'm on the boat. Everybody with me, cause I'm sailing on the boat. I'm on the boat. I'm on the boat. Take a good hard look at the motherfucking boat. I'm on the boat, motherfucker. Take a look at me. Straight flowing on the boat. Other people see it. Busting 5 knots. We whipping out my coat. You can't stop me, motherfucker, cause I'm on the boat. Take a picture, trick. I'm on a boat, bitch. We drinking Santana sham, cause it's so crisp. I got my swim trunks and my flipping floppies. I'm flipping burgers, you a Kinko straight flipping copies. I'm riding on the dope, doing flips and shit. The stuff is flashing, getting everybody away. This ain't SeaWorld, this is real as it gets. I'm on a boat, motherfucker, don't you ever forget. I'm on a boat and it's going fast and I got a nautical theme, perhaps me to air band. I'm the king of the world on the boat. Are you? Leo, if you own the show, then you sure not me. Get the fuck up. This shit is real. Fuck man, I'm on the boat, motherfucker. Fuck trees, I got buoys, motherfucker. I'm on the deck with my boys, motherfucker. The boat engine make noise, motherfucker. Hang my, you can see me now. On red light on the starboard bow. I'm gonna follow the boat to the moon somehow. Like Kevin Garnett, anything is possible.
Okay. Now that we're back. Well, I'm back. Ooh. This is technically a loophole. We're in between panels right now. Fuck.
is how the show should be.
Yeah, this is alright. Alright, let's fuck it.
I fucked a mermaid. Alrighty. Ian was slowly coming back.
I'm on a boat. I'm Gary Busey. I'm a boat.
Oh no. Alrighty. And we're gonna come back just like that.
Hey, we're back. Welcome. If you've been joining us, please continue to join us. Even though you might not be joining us, but if you are joining us, congratulations, you pulled it through. Now, I'm really excited. I have to say this, excluding from our topics tonight, I am so excited that we will actually be on for 2 hours. A lot of stuff to talk about, a lot of guest appearances, a lot of Q&As, a lot of questions about things, and
we're slowly moving over.
just like getting things together, and it's just really going to be an exciting time. It's just like, I don't know. It's kind of like my bar mitzvah again, except everyone's not laughing at me.
The first time I took a shit on the toilet, my dog was barking so loud it scared my grandma. She passed away of arthritis.
The first time I took a shit on the toilet was the last time I'll ever go to SeaWorld.
And that's not what the blowhole is for.
Yes, the blowhole is for punching.
Alright. And
Yeah!
that break brings us to our next news story. Our next news story is Kristen Stewart and Robert Pattinson play real-life Hunger Games in the basement.
That's right. They were playing real-life Hunger Games in the basement. Kristen Stewart was like, hey, I really like that movie Hunger Games, and I felt like I should have been the role. But I did it overacting. It was more like this. I really want things. And I don't cheat. That's what it sounded like. And Robert Pattinson was like, alright, Crocky, let's go to the basement and let's perform some activities, eh? And that's the exact impersonation. It's like spot on, Robert Patterson. Patterson?
It doesn't matter, I don't like him either way.
Yeah, it's okay.
Oh, man. Yeah. Alrighty. So, there is a new movie remake coming out. And it's an older movie, an older film about a farm. And on that farm, there was a duck that screamed, "E.I. fuck you." Yeah. It's a movie about a farm, and there's dead bodies everywhere. That movie is entitled
Big Mama's House Goes to Jamaica. No, it's Funny Farm. Steve Martin is now reprising the role of Chevy Chase. And I say reprising because Steve Martin said in an interview it should have been him the whole time. He says he's going to make a funnier adaptation of Funny Farm by
never doing film again.
Pretending he's a Ghostbuster.
And fucking Dan Aykroyd's mother in front of him.
Yeah, he's gonna set the farm on fire. I never saw Funny Farm, so I have nowhere to go with this. I'm like, Steve Martin, Chevy Chase, they were funny. I mean, Steve Martin's funny, but Chevy Chase was like, you know, like, hey, I'm in the movie Nothing But Trouble, and Tupac was in that movie, but no one gives a shit. So we're gonna move on to the next topic.
See, all the bodies in the new remake of Funny Farm is just gonna be the cast of Jersey Shore. They're no longer gonna be around, and then when they're not around, they're gonna have to find new people to fill in the holes of the Jersey Shore, and they're gonna pick people like us, people actually from the Jersey Shore.
There was a topic back in the day where
bringing it up,
where a situation was arrested for making out with Snooki. It wasn't Snooki; it was actually a fish truck illegally parked, and they thought the situation was making out with it, which he was, and was arrested because he's an asshole. I don't know where I'm going with this.
We're just gonna say a joke and then take it to the point where you have no idea what we're talking about.
Please tune in to Buddy, Brian, and Zach Sunday nights to 10 p.m. to 12 a.m. and then reruns from 12 a.m. to 6 a.m. if you feel like listening to us talk for about
On WNJC 1360.
8 hours. That's what I want to do is listen to myself talk for 8 hours because I do it anyway because I'm insane.
They don't even put him in a padded room anymore.
They put me in pageants. Alright, our next topic.
We're running through these fairly quickly, and it's only been a half hour. What are you doing with your life?
In Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Michael McDonald was kicked out of the mall because it was his 10th time writing an application and applying to be the mall Santa. In fact, he got turned down because he was a mall Santa once, and he was kicked out for breathing really heavy when hot mom sat on his lap. Quote, Michael McDonald said, in quote, Yamo be there.
And if you don't like it, Yamo be there again.
And every time, and they were asked, why don't you stop breathing when hot mom's sitting on your lap? And he says, I keep forgetting.
What?
I don't know. So we were just interrupted, but it's totally cool. But yeah, Michael McDonald, Yamo be there, and it's Another Love TKO cover. And so we're running pretty quick for you. How many more topics do we have?
We have two more topics. One that is not finished, of course, and we have one more that is done. So you know what? As Brian thinks about this, we're gonna move on to our next topic.
Sounds good.
Our next topic is an old cashier at a local convenience store swears that he single-handedly destroyed Haley Joel Osment's career.
Yes. Me and Buddy were at a 7-Eleven before we came and did this podcast.
Was it a 7-Eleven? I don't remember.
Oh, no, it wasn't a 7-Eleven. It was a quick store. No, I'm sorry, 7-Eleven. You guys are great. Love you guys, and I love Slurpees. Convenience store, local convenience store, where a guy was like, hey, I single-handedly destroyed Haley Joel Osment's career, and you got a call from Autumn Ridge Gate. If you don't know where Autumn Ridge is, it's the plaza where people sleep and shoot each other. But, oh man, I gotta stop talking about places like that. But yeah, he was like, hey, you know, Haley Joel Osment was in that movie This Sixth Sense. And my nephew directed that movie, and we all thought it was going to be really good.
But it wasn't. Actually, no. I have to give credit to M. Night, because that was probably one of his only good films.
I gotta watch what I say. Oh my god. Yeah, M. Night Shyamalan. Made some pretty bad movies, and The Sixth Sense was not one of them, but Haley Joel Osment's career after that was one of them. So, props to you, guy that works at convenience store. Love you to death, but you smell really bad. Oops. And our last topic we had for you tonight was Clint Eastwood stars and directs in a new movie about a female teenage babysitter whose client's children get taken from Martians, and Clint Eastwood is the 16-year-old babysitter, and
They dubbed his face on the girl.
He's an old man. What was he thinking?
Wait. Let's just start this topic over.
He couldn't even star Hilary Swank as the babysitter because she looks like an old man. And two of them together. I don't know why. This is a topic. He's just making a movie about...
No. See, that's just a funny topic again. Clint Eastwood is making another film. That's it. You don't have to say anything more. It's just that's what's funny. Clint Eastwood
doing drugs in a nursing home. That's Clint Eastwood. He's in a nursing home doing drugs. True story.
It's fucking retarded. That's it. I mean, there was no really joke to that. It was just Clint Eastwood is making another film.
You. What do you want, America? You're not watching this. You're at home. judging me.
Doing normal things, not watching this.
Oh my god, it's okay. I don't care if we cut this short. I just don't care. We just really wanted to get out there that B Movies is going to be on WNJC 1360 AM starting Sunday at 10 p.m. to midnight. And if you feel like calling in, you can call in right now because we're not doing anything. We're just promoting ourselves. All the fun has been taken out of my life this evening because of Clint Eastwood. I hate him.
I can't
so
be creepy.
mean.
It's really hard to be creepy.
Oh man. I
Yeah.
don't know.
So, I guess as we wrap this up, you can check us out at www.buddyandbrian.com. This is what Little Miss Sunshine promotes. Childhood pageantry. At its
And
finest.
unflat tummies. This is all pizza I had earlier. America. I know you're watching. Look, I'm gonna squeeze it together. I'm squeezing my belly together on webcast. And if you're watching, then you're watching me squeeze my belly together. And it's so flabby. I'm going to lick it now.
Well, as he's doing that in the background, check us out on Sunday. Will be our first show on the radio, 10 until 12 a.m. Reruns from 12 until 6 a.m. On WNJC 1360 a.m.
My belly's talking.
You can also
Tune in on us.
you can
It's
also
in the voice of Adam Sandler. Tune in on us at WNJC 1360, where I'm gonna pee my pants because it's cool, and do movies till I'm 50 because it's cool. I'm Brian's belly. I ate pizza. Yum, 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 yum.
check us out on Tuesdays, like you're doing now, or not doing now, or doing now but pretending you're not doing now, or not doing now what you think you're doing now,
I'm
what we
Queen
think you're not
Latifah.
doing now.
Not in Taxi. Squeezing my belly.
So, check us out on Tuesdays from 9 until 10 p.m. usually, or you could check us out from Sundays from 10 until 12 a.m. WNJC 1360 a.m. or at www.buddyandbrian.com or search us on Facebook at B Movies with Buddy and Brian. They are all the places you can find us. You can do us at B Movies 1360 on Twitter. And this is Buddy and Brian signing off in a own wise. We're gonna get back to this again.
All I gotta say
All I gotta say
is
wait. Hell, mate, my name's Russell Bryant. You gonna get the nose. Hell, mate, my name's Russell Bryant.
Hello, I'm Oprah Winfrey, and today on The View, which I'm not on, we're going to talk about babies and puppies on Saturday night drinking.
Alright, everybody, we are gone for the night. I will see you later. Good night.
I wish I was dead.
Bye.